We have brought you several stories over the past couple of weeks about missing and murdered Indigenous people.
They've included details of intense violence. Families are then left with unanswered questions and a lot of grief.
In tonight's Eye on Kettleland, Dan Santella tells us about a society working to end the violence. Good evening, Dan.
Good evening, Don. The Red Ribbon Skirt Society, which is headquartered in Rapid City, advocates, supports, and educates about the issue of missing and murdered Indigenous women. Here's what they're all about. In downtown Rapid City, there's a safe place for people who've been touched by the MMIP crisis. Inside the Red Ribbon Skirt Society's healing room, you'll find red objects, each with a special meaning. In this room, you'll also find deeply personal stories.
I'm also a survivor of domestic violence. I shouldn't even be here today. And that's one of the reasons why I guess I'm a little more passionate about MMIW. And when it comes to, issues concerning MMIW, because for some reason the Great Spirit kept me here. And maybe it's because of my voice.
Black is a member of the Red Ribbon Skirt Society and the Oglala Lakota Sioux tribe.
In the Lakota way, women are sacred. Women are sacred because the Great Spirit gave them that gift to give life.
Sharon Brings-Plenty gave the gift of life to her daughter Tessa on New Year's Day in 1981. 4 decades later, Tessa's life ended violently in Box Elder.
I reached out to other family and friends, and they started a prayer circle. So that's what's getting me through. And then Red Ribbon Skirt Society stepped in.
Lily Mendoza founded the society. She's a member of the Cheyenne River Sioux tribe.
We go to universities, colleges, community organizations, schools. We do a lot of that work on awareness and education. And it kind of evolved into that from the thought process of working with families on the process of grieving. It kind of evolved into the education and awareness part.
We as women need to stand up like we're doing right now. We need to unite and say, okay, no more violence, no more stolen sisters.
Mendoza says it's a mission that is personal. It's about companionship and solidarity.
Whenever there's a family out there that maybe has a daughter, a granddaughter, a niece that's murdered, okay, we try our best, every effort to get to the wake and to be there for the funeral for those families. And sometimes we don't even know the families, but it becomes our responsibility to make sure that we are there for those families.
The society also works with law enforcement.
Being a former law enforcement officer, I told Lily we have to partner with them. We have to partner with them because to report a person missing begins with them. They have the ability to go door to door to say, is this person here?
We have that really great relationship with investigators, with lieutenants, and all of those individuals in law enforcement.
Missing and murdered Indigenous persons often receive little or no attention. The Red Ribbon Skirt Society is working to change that.
So what we do is really encourage awareness. Here's some flyers, please take these. Put them up in your community, put them up in your businesses. Let's make an effort to do that.
There's a jarring contrast between the natural beauty of South Dakota's landscape and the stories of many Indigenous people who have called it home but couldn't enjoy peace, safety, or a long life on this land.
Anytime when we go out, I make sure that we do a land acknowledgement, okay? Meaning that I share with those out there that on these lands that you stand on, we know there are probably women that are underneath there that never made it to raise a family, to be a matriarch, within our societies.
So that's why the Red Ribbon Skirt Society is here, for those who haven't made it or are missing, as well as the people who mourn them.
We attend these powwows and welcome in their grand entry, just to say we're here, we're the Red Ribbon Skirt Society, we're here to help, and then we're here to remember all these ladies. We're spokespeople for them.
And Dan, I understand that the group also tries to help find runaways. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, utilizing social media. Lily posts on Facebook about Runaways, hoping that the information can get out to someone who may have seen them or might be able to help find that missing person.
And this is just one of many stories you and our crew from Kello have done. Where can people find all of these stories?
So if you go to the main page, hover on news, and then move the cursor over a little bit, you can see MMIP in South Dakota, and that's where we've aggregated everything, all the stories we've done so far, and there's still more to come.
All right, thank you very much, Dan.